Hey Scorpio, what's up? What's the crack? Hope you're super well. This is Madam Butterfly, and this is going to be a new love reading for May, but just whenever it happens to pop up in your feed, you know, because it's timeless. Scorpio is when you were meant to get it. Thank you so much for checking out the video. You know, you're very welcome here, and I really appreciate you being here. If you find that it resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can totally do that. Like, if you go down to the description box, there's a link to my Fiverr gig. So Scorpio, I think you're feeling a little defensive. Your main message here is, I don't know, okay, so like, you're trying to manifest something, right? And I feel like you're maybe getting a wee bit discouraged because it's not happening as fast as you want it to, or like, it's almost like you're kind of fighting yourself. And I know exactly what you mean, because it's like you can see where you want to be, but there's something like in your core, some kind of limiting belief in your core that makes you think that you can't get there, right? That's what you're going to be releasing. That's your message. You have the okay. You have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so walking away from exactly what I was talking about. Walking away from restrictive mental patterns. Walking away from like things that are no longer serving you, right? Feelings of, you know, I can't make this relationship work. I'm a weirdo. It's never going to work out. You know, I'm going to be too intense for this person, they won't be able to cope with me, things never work out for me, all that kind of stuff. Underneath that, you have the Five of Pentacles coming in from the cold. Is my camera going to focus? Is it going to focus? Thank you. Five of Pentacles coming in from the cold. And right underneath that, you have the Six of Swords. So, for sure, like, making a move, okay, away from the mental prison and effery of, you know, the Five of Swords, and allowing yourself to be happy, Scorpio. We just had a Scorpio full moon, and it, you know what, it kicked my ass, so it must have been strong for you guys, but I'm sorry, I don't seem to be able to get my throat chakra clear today. You have Lady Venus downloads and understanding, which means that you have been getting a lot of downloads recently. So with that was a very powerful full moon that we just had. So I'm imagining you got a whole bunch of new downloads, Scorpio, because honestly I was like a mess. So you guys must have been intense for you. But so you're clear, right? Just because things are not moving does not mean that they are not happening. Don't kind of give in to the worry and the fear and your demons that are convincing you that this isn't going to happen, okay? Because you have sorry, Scorpio, you have the Four of Swords here with the Devil, okay? So you know, the Four of Swords is like taking a little bit rest and relaxation, right? R&R, taking a break. You may be in separation from someone. You may have been single for a long time. You know, this is a new love reading, so we don't really deal with the exes here, right? Like, this is going to be a love with someone kind of new, you know what I mean? Whatever that means for you. It's not some dodgy ex from your past, okay? But there's something that's kind of holding you back here with that Devil card. There's something, it's like you're trying to manifest, but you're kind of getting in your own way. You know what I mean? Because your energy is scattered. Because I know exactly what you're going through. Because on the one hand, you're like, okay, I really want this like new relationship with like a new person, or like with this person. But then on the other hand, that big brain is working overtime, and it's going, oh, but it's not going to work out, and like, I don't want this person because they're just going to leave me, and like, you know, I'm just better off on my own, and I don't need anyone anyway. And like, when you're having these mental conflicts, it's difficult to manifest, because you know, you're giving the universe different options, right? Because you're giving them the option of like, okay, I want this person, right? Or I want a new person. And then you, on the other hand, you're going, oh, but I don't want them. I'm fine by myself. I just want to be by myself. You know what I mean? So there's like this conflict here that has to stop. You need to focus your intention, because you're manifesting at the moment. This is not a period, just because nothing is happening now doesn't mean that things are not happening. There's always something happening behind the scenes. And yeah, like with that Nine of Swords, mental anguish, the Three of Wands, like it's like your ships are trying to come in, but you're kind of blocking them with worry. Do you know what I mean? With like believing that it's not going to work out, like it's, you know, nothing ever works out for me. Like, I'm not saying that you're playing the victim, I'm just saying, like, because I have the same problem, because I can't stop overthinking, you know, and then it's like, because you've been let down in the past, you're like, well, you know what, I'd rather just be by myself, because like, at least that way I'm not going to get hurt, you know. And then you're kind of putting that out there into the universe, so it's, the universe doesn't know what to give you. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of blocking it a little bit. I'm just going to move these because they're kind of in the way. So your advice, yeah, you got to make a decision here. So this is exactly what I'm talking about here, because there's a new life that wants to come in for you with the Judgment card and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a new life that really, like a new beginning that wants to come in for you here, but you are the one that has to decide whether or not you want this, because you have 4 cards of decision here. You have the Judgment card, which is, I'll come back to that, but you have the Two of Wands, decision, you have the Two of Pentacles, decision, you have the Lovers card, decision. With the Judgment card, this usually indicates that you're at a pivotal moment in something. Focus. Thank you. Yeah, this usually indicates that you're at like a pivotal moment, okay? So it's like essential that you're focusing your energy on what it is that you actually want and not what you don't want right now. They're kind of telling you that like you can have this new life, they're trying to give it to you, but you're the one that has to make the decision. You know, like in the Matrix, when Morpheus is like, I can only show you the door, you're the one that has to walk through it. It's that kind of energy, and that's what they just put in my head anyway. So I'm like a child, they have to give me movie references or I don't understand. So the new person, this is someone who can give you everything you want, Scorpio, this new person that's coming in. For some of you, this is going to be someone you already know. For some of you, it's going to be someone brand new, okay? But this is a higher connection with the Hierophant here. And the Three of Swords, you know, it's a healing connection. This person can be very, very healing for you. You know, the Hierophant, you guys already know each other. It's very, very likely a soul contract that's been agreed before you got here. But you have the Two of Cups here, soulmate energy. The Lovers card is also a soulmate energy, although I feel like in that instance it's kind of more about the choice. God damn it, why is this not? Thank you. Yeah, soulmate energy coming in here, Scorpio, with that Two of Cups. But this is someone very balanced. Like, there's going to be a very reciprocal relationship. It's someone that can give you everything you want. You know, they have respect for you, you have respect for them. It's a mutual exchange of energy. It's not one person taking and one person giving. It's two people like that really see eye to eye. It's like a meeting of the minds, a meeting of the soul. This person will feel like a friend as well as a lover. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, this is someone that is going to give you commitment. There we go. This is someone that can give you the commitment that you want. This is someone who wants commitment. This is someone very balanced, very stable. You know, it's also probably someone who's fairly abundant with that Ten of Pentacles, which, you know, why would you not manifest that, right? Because nobody needs a mooch. Sorry, but then see, I know what you're thinking, like, it's gonna be like a friend, it's gonna be no passion. No, because you have the King of Cups here and the Ace of Wands, so there's a lot of passion, but with this King of Cups energy, it's someone very balanced. And they're actually seeing you as the Queen of Cups, which is, you know, this person's kind of seeing you as their divine counterpart then, because the The King of Cups, he's mastery. You know what I mean? This is someone, you're dealing with someone who's mastered themselves, mastered their emotions. Like, could be another water sign. But usually, see, he or she with the King of Cups, very kind, very compassionate, but good boundaries, probably because they've had to learn them, right? Because people have taken advantage of them. But with the Page of Pentacles here, this is somebody who wants to offer you their heart and is able to give you what you want. They're very balanced. See, there's that. See, this is the offer the universe is trying to give you, right? The Ace of Pentacles is what they're trying to give you, and here comes your man or woman with the Page of Pentacles trying to give you that offer. It could be someone younger, it could be a younger earth sign, doesn't have to be. But how they see you, they're seeing you as their Queen of Cups, Scorpio. So this person is seeing you as their divine counterpart. You know, Queen of Cups is someone who, you know, she's been through the ringer, very much like the King of Cups. A lot of crappy relationships. You know, maybe in the past she's been a little too open. People have taken advantage of her, so she's had to learn boundaries. She had to survive. And because of that, she's now very balanced and attracts only like healthy relationships. Is the Queen of Cups. She's pretty awesome. Gotta say, Queen of Cups is pretty awesome. And this person is seeing you as, you know, Seven of Swords. Maybe recently you've left something behind that sucked. But the Seven of Swords is leaving something behind that sucks because you know it's not serving you anymore. You know, technically this little guy is actually, he's supposed to be in like an army encampment. And if you look closely in the distance, there's like I don't know if you can see, there's like soldiers, like a battle, like an army. There we go. God, thanks brain. An army. Don't look at my gross nails. An army coming towards them. So this dude's like, I'm out of here. Like I'm outie. I'm just gonna take these swords and bounce. I'm gonna take the lessons that I have learned from this crap situation and get gone, because this is an unwinnable war. So it's like, you know, especially with that Five of Swords energy that you had, you know, this person is seeing you as someone who's like suffered but is dealing with it. You know what I mean? Suffered, but who's moving away from that. Moving away from, I actually think this person with that King of Cups is very intuitive, because they're seeing you as someone who is, I like this person, Scorpio. The Page, see, the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles together. So they're seeing you as someone who is, with this Page of Swords, leaving behind something to move towards the Nine of Pentacles, which is self-worth. So they're seeing you as someone who maybe in the past has not had a high opinion of themselves, who maybe did not make the best life choices because you didn't think you deserved it. Because that's what we do. We keep, you know, we keep ourselves like in situations that we feel like we deserve, right? But I feel like this person, when you meet, they're going to see that you're leaving that behind and you're just starting to appreciate your own self-worth. This person may be doing exactly the same thing with that King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy, because they actually appeared in the reading like this, facing each other. So it's kind of like you're mirroring each other's energy. You know what I mean? And again, they're very intuitive. I like them. With this Five of Cups and the Justice card, someone who's getting back on their feet, someone who's getting balanced, someone who's getting themselves right after a period of sadness and regret and, you know, crappy things happening, you know, kind of focusing on maybe like things that have gone wrong in the past, you know, like, oh, this person left me and that person left me, so I must suck. No, you're starting to realize that you've just kind of gone for the wrong types of people because you were not valuing yourself enough, you know, because the thing is, the vultures, they can sense that, right? You know, it's like, I don't know, like, I used to not have very good posture, and I think it kind of made people come for you because it's like they can sense it, right? Like in real life, if you're not kind of standing up straight and kind of being like loud and proud, people are going to look at you and be like, oh, maybe I can take advantage of them. Like, they don't seem to have very good self-confidence, like I'll go for them. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. In fact, the opposite, because you're kind of sensitive and you're nice, you know, people have, you know, just taken advantage of you. But now I feel like, and this person sees that you're stopping this pattern and going for something that you actually is worth, you know, what you deserve, right? Which is better than what you've been going for. So in the near future, so don't get too hung up on time, okay? But let's say May, but you know, it could be anything up to, it could be months, okay? Try not to get too hung up on the time. There's definitely movement forward here with this Chariot card, okay? And it's positive movement forward, because I think the both of you here are gonna, this is mutual. Page of Wands is two people who see a lot of potential in this relationship, okay? And I think you're gonna be moving past this kind of like, I can't quite get to where I want to be, like I want this, but it's not going to work out for me. You're going to move past that because you're going to start grounding yourself with this Queen of Pentacles energy, and letting go of like all these burdens from the past, Scorpio, that you don't need to be carrying around, because it's not true, you know. It's just it's the story that you tell yourself, right? But it's actually not true, and I think you're going to start seeing it in a different way. But I think you can expect, because the Three of Cups for me is like dating, you know, if I can get it to focus. The Three of Cups, like dating, okay, celebration, like maybe going for drinks, maybe going for dinner, just having a good time with this person, right? Letting down your guard, because if you're, you know, Geminis are the same, Scorpio, we're not big fans of talking about emotions and stuff, right? But especially if you've been hurt a lot in the past, at the moment, like when you first meet, or I'm sorry, I can barely talk. I think this full moon really kicked my ass. Yeah, letting down your defenses, like maybe letting this person in a bit, because the King of Swords, people call him cold. He's not cold, you know. He has a lot of emotions, but he just doesn't show them, you know, because sometimes he doesn't know how, like he just doesn't know how, because, you know, maybe you weren't taught how as a child. Maybe it was not something that was expressed in your house, or maybe over the years, you know, you've just kind of just learned not to say things because you just, I don't know, you get hurt. But I see your defenses coming down here, and like you kind of reciprocating. That's not focused. Right, if I just put it here, that'll focus. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, like equal reciprocation here, you know what I mean? Like you letting your guard down, them equal, you know. I don't need to explain equal, you understand equal. I'm sorry. So your outcome position, it's beautiful, Scorpio. So you have the Star card, okay, so healing, initial healing, which I believe is the period that you're kind of in now, okay, which would make sense. The Scorpio full moon, I'm not a huge one for the astrology, but you know, it was a super moon. I believe there was a lot about kind of letting go of like kind of festering resentments and like hates and like things that were really keeping you stuck. I mean, every full moon is like that, but I think the Scorpio full moon was quite potent, so you may find you're doing a lot of healing at the moment, right? But there's also, this is probably wish fulfillment, okay? So you've got this kind of wish fulfillment coming in with this person, with the Star card. If I can get it to focus, thank you. And then I think this person's gonna make, there's gonna be some kind of steady offer coming in here with this Knight of Pentacles, and I think initially you may balk. This may be happening right now, because you may take some time out to think about this, because again, you may be in this kind of self-sabotage mode where you're like, it's not gonna work out, oh my god, like, I'm just gonna like freak out and have all these conflicting thoughts. But there's gonna be a freedom that follows this, Scorpio. Like whatever, if you're currently in that hermit energy just now, like don't let it bum you out, because it's not gonna be like that forever. Eight of Wands, there's gonna be like more freedom here, and like communication, and then actually allowing this to happen, okay? Because I think you already know this exists in the 5D. I think you know from your intuition that this is something that was supposed to happen, like a fated connection with the Magician, allowing yourself to bring it into the 5D, into the 3D, sorry, and happily ever after. There's your commitment card with the 4 of Wands. You know, getting into a relationship, committing to each other, moving in, engagement, marriage, whole shebang. I also have some oracle cards for you here. You have the Kingfisher here. Be patient and focused. You have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. And you're not going to believe this one. Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And the Donkey, keep your heart open no matter what. Yeah, so pretty clear message here, Scorpio. Like, keep yourself focused, like decide what it is you want and go for it. Let me just read the Kingfisher. This card is reminding you it's time to be clear about your heart's desire. Set your vision positively and ask that it comes to you in a way that brings a positive outcome for everyone. Once you have decided what you wish to bring into your life, be prepared to be calm and patient while you focus on it intently. Do not let your thoughts waver. Remember that they are inevitably drawing your desire to you. Yeah. Ooh, the universe is about to offer you an opportunity, so stay positive and grounded. Something good is coming your way. All of these cards are about focused intention, Scorpio. So like I said, I think your energy is kind of scattered between like this, like wanting this new love, like wanting this new relationship, and self-sabotage, where you're overthinking everything and you're going, well, they haven't called yet, so they must not be calling, so they can just get out of here. Like, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of ego, is what I realized. That's actually ego, because you're annoyed that they haven't, you're like annoyed that they haven't fit the pattern of what you think they should be doing, right? So it's kind of ego, a little bit. But yeah, they're just saying to you, like, you know, try not to let the bad thoughts in and just focus on what it is you want rather than what it is you don't have, because you're manifesting right now, so it's important what you focus on. And like with the Donkey, don't let that bitterness come in, because like I say, I struggle with this too, where you're like, oh, they haven't called yet, so that must be it, must be over. You know, if nothing's happening right away, it must be over. Like, whatever, I'll just give up. Don't do that. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling at you, Scorpio, and leave it there. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I enjoyed reading for you. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. And, you know, thank you for watching. Don't be a stranger, Scorpio. Bye.